Hello, everyone. I'm Reverend Richard Miner. I'm the Graduate Engagement Officer here at One Spirit Learning Alliance in New York City. And today I'm really excited because I am here with Rev Misty. Rev Misty, thank you for joining me.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here because, One Spirit is near and dear to my heart.
Misty, you are a graduate of the seminary class of 2015. You are a noted author, speaker, forgiveness expert, and a death doula. And you have recently published a really wonderful book, The Forgiveness Solution, a step-by-step process to let it go. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what brought you to One Spirit?
Well, I was deciding my calling. And, we all say that we have a purpose. And I really felt, even when I was younger, that being in ministry was my purpose. And I had worked in corporate healthcare before this. And I went looking for a place that would fit me. And when I was younger, an amazing minister told me once that God is really big. And that is why there's so many different religions, because God is so big. And so when I went looking for a seminary, One Spirit really popped out at me because One Spirit really understands that, yes, God is big, and I would learn about all major religions and how we practice our religions.
That's really amazing. Can you tell me a little bit about how did the 2 years of seminary impact your life?
Well, when I first went to seminary, I thought it was more like college. I was just going to learn the data and get those Rev initials. But ultimately, the 2 years changed my heart, changed my soul, filled me up in ways I could never, ever describe.
That's a story that we hear often here at One Spirit because it is such a special place. Can you tell me about your ministry and what drew you to that ministry?
Well, I was in One Spirit thinking I would specifically work in just death and dying, maybe as a chaplain or something like that. And then soon after I graduated from One Spirit, a tragedy happened in my family. My twin brother took his own life. And he was a difficult human. Let's just put it that way, because there are difficult humans out there, and some of them are in your family. And I used to feel that if he left this planet, it really wouldn't deeply affect me. And I was so very, very wrong. And I was left with anger, pain, and unfulfilled expectations when he died. I was still waiting for him to be the brother I expected him to be. And so I used some of my One Spirit work. Like I went back and did the research. I looked at all the sacred texts to find out what this elusive forgiveness was about. And when I did, I discovered that all major religions and society agree we should forgive, we should let it go. The problem is no one tells us how. And so that's where the forgiveness algorithm came from. It's the how, it's a step-by-step process to let it go. So I was able to heal from my past hurts, pain, and unfulfilled expectations. And now in my work, I get to share that with the world.
Misty, I'm so sorry that something that tragic happened to you, but I'm so grateful that you were able to turn that into something so valuable for so many people. What have been the greatest challenges of your work?
I think my biggest challenge is the misconception that reverends kind of get is I hear this a lot. I'm not religious. And I usually respond with, thank God. God is about spirit, about one spirit. We're all connected. Religion is something, and it's a very good thing. Don't get me wrong. I love religion. I love ceremony. But religion gets a bad rap many times because human beings get our little fingers in it and mess it up. So I have to hurdle that first. And then people are far more accepting when they see you're not judging them.
What have been the greatest gifts of your work?
There's so many. I don't know if we have time for that list. But first of all, the connection at One Spirit that it gave me both in my own heart to the source, to the spirit, to God, that is a gift I could never repay. It is that big for me. And just being able to share that connection. I used to be in sales. I used to sell medical device. Now I sell God.
That's wonderful. What's next for you in your ministry?
Well, I'm really excited. So many amazing things have come my way. Not only the book was an achievement I never thought I would ever accomplish, but also more speaking events, conferences, online classes with technology nowadays. What we can do and who we can reach is just so big. So I am doing more online classes, both teaching hospice and palliative care, and then also the community about what forgiveness is and clearing up some myths about what it is not.
That sounds like amazing work, and you're doing something really important in the world. Misty, if our viewers are interested in finding out more about you, what is your website?
My website is revmisty.com. Also, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, all that lovely social media. And please get a hold of me, ask me questions. And you can get my book both on Amazon, Barnes& and Noble, and through my publisher, Sacred Stories.
Marvelous. Misty, thank you so much for sharing your story with us and for sharing your experience and your wisdom. I will very much look forward to seeing you around One Spirit.
I look forward to it.